One last one for your pops. That's a good one. He likes that. He likes that. You can get lost, sunshine. You've had yours. Go on, buzz up. Here.
Hello? Oh, hello, love. Yeah, hold on. Linz? Lindsay? It's Peter on the phone for you. She's in the shower, love. Yeah, all right. Will do. All right, love. Sure, Peter. Poor lad.
Are you calling me?
Yeah, that was Peter on the phone for you. He said he'll come round and see you in a bit. I mean, that's assuming you want to see him.
Of course I do.
Oh, yeah. Well, here's your fiancé, I suppose. Your dad's made a cup of tea. It's going cold.
Thanks, Dad.
No sweat, love.
Right. I'll go and get ready.
Gonna have to tell her, you know.
We can't, Jimmy. We promised Peter we wouldn't.
Yeah, but if she knows what a mess he's in and who's responsible for it, she'll realise how low Barry Grant can stoop and she'll bin him up.
Just like that? Jimmy, do you really think if we tell our Lindsay we think Barry Grant stole Peter's money that she'll stay away from him and give him up?
All right, what if we prove it to her?
Jimmy, even if we prove it, there's nothing to say our Lindsay will stay away from Barry.
She might.
Jimmy, don't kid yourself. Look what happened when he took her to Norwich. She ended up getting kidnapped by one of them Finnegan fellas, for God's sake. If she was going to walk away from Barry, Jimmy, she'd have done it then, wouldn't she?
All right. If our Lindsay won't bin him off, then we'll have to help her to.
How do you mean?
We'll tell him to keep away from her.
Oh, and you think he'll take any notice of us, do you? Dream on, Jimmy.
So what's the alternative then, eh? We just wait around until that nomad gets her involved in something like that again. He was the one that had her kidnapped, remember? He's the one that's had Peter mugged. What's it going to be next, Jackie? Peter waking up in bed next to an horse's head? We have got to do something, love, for our Lindsay's sake.
You can't have a decent punch without a little cinnamon and cloves.
Balls!
No, I think you'll find I'm right, old son. Cloves and cinnamon add a little bit of punch to the punch, if you'll pardon the pun. So, you happy with that?
Oh, yeah, lovely, thank you.
True golfer always needs a healthy supply of golf balls.
Tell you what, we'll have to do this more often, won't we? Celebrate your birthday a day late. It's smashing, don't it? 50, eh? The big 5. Oh.
But, not over the hill yet, you know.
Hey, I'm still at the foot of it, mate. Still at the foot of it.
So you're over Barry Grant then, are you? Your dad told me he'd got it for you.
I was just seeing what it looked like against me.
Oh, right. Lovely. So it's paid for, that's not so lovely.
How do you mean?
Don't you think if Peter had the money, he'd buy suits like that?
Yeah. Wouldn't expect him to.
Oh, but you'd like him to. It's not enough that he really loves you, is it?
I know he loves me.
I never asked you that. You want something more, don't you? Oh, you think you do?
No. I'm happy with Peter.
Is that why you were holding the suit up in front of yourself? I can remember standing in front of a mirror once, you know, admiring myself in a dress that your dad had bought me. Real silk. Must have cost more than most people earn in a month. I looked $1 million in that dress. But inside I felt worthless because I knew it had been paid for with drugs money. Oh, I mean, I tried to forget about that, you know. I thought, well, why not? I deserve to have something nice. I knew it would be the only chance I'd get to have something that wasn't off Gracie Marcus or knocked down in the sales. But inside, all the time, I knew I was kidding myself. Just like you are now with Barry Grant.
Except there's one difference, isn't there, Mum? Barry didn't buy my suit with drugs money.
How do you think he paid for it?
Mum, he's got stacks of clubs.
And how do you think he got them? By acting like a gangster. Getting involved in every scam going. Lindsay, he would do anything to get more money to carry on playing Mr. Big, and I mean anything. Do you really want to be with a fella like that?
Well, you chose to be with me, Dad, when he was getting into all kinds. You were even going to leave him this time last year for Ron Dixon, but you chose not to. So why can't I choose who I want to be with, eh?
Do you love Peter?
Yeah, you know I do.
Then if you love him, how can you get involved with somebody who would think nothing of having Peter mugged and getting his money?
Paddy wouldn't do that.
Oh, wouldn't he? Do you know Peter was in bits yesterday? He's up to his eyes in debts because of that scum. Well, think about it. Think about it, Lindsay. Who knew that Peter had all that money and he was taking it to the bank on that day? And who was evil enough to have him worked over and mugged? I'm telling you, Lindsay, it's Barry Grant all over.
And how do you know? Mum, Barry wouldn't do that.
I don't think you believe that any more than me and your dad do.
Oh, I've had enough of this.
That's right. Run away from the truth.
Katie, why didn't you wake me up? It's gone 10.
Where's the hurry?
I'm in work, aren't I? It's all right for you, Lady Muck. You've got the day off.
Away?
What's up?
Sound the music's not on.
I'll tell you what, if I was one of them nuns, I'd have told the Germans where the Von Schaff family were hiding.
Oh, that'd be tight.
So, did Santa bring you everything you wanted?
Yeah, apart from forgetting to put you and McGregor in my Christmas stocking.
Oh, well, he must be slipping because he forgot to put Robbie Carlyle in mine.
Oh.
I better get ready. I bet that's all Mike wanting to borrow our milk again.
If it's you and McGregor, keep him there till I've got me slap on.
Hi, Max.
Hi. Is it all right if I come in for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. Hi. Don't worry, don't panic. Haven't come round singing carols. No, I just wondered if you needed any food from the restaurant, because your father had told me that your freezer had packed in at work.
In the bathroom.
It's all right now, but thanks anyway. What's up?
Are you working tonight?
Yeah, why?
Well, because things didn't exactly go to plan last night, I was wondering if we could try again tonight. Could you get off work?
Well, I would, but it means I'll have to get someone to cover for me.
Oh, you could ask Katie.
Yeah, I suppose I could, but... Well, the other thing is my dad's expecting me to go to his birthday do tonight. I can't slip out and say I'm going back to the bar. What if he finds out I'm not there?
Well, could you say you're staying with friends?
I suppose I could say I was going to my mum's again. I told him that I didn't make it there last night.
Oh, brilliant. Right, well, so as soon as you can, you slip out and come round to ours.
Yeah, shouldn't be a problem. Is Susanna all right?
Well, she will be now. Thanks, Jackie. See you later.
Oh, you're in here, are you? Listen, I've just got our little Billy down. What are you doing? Going through Lindsay's things?
Trying to find Barry's address. Or his business card.
Well, what for?
So we'll know where I'm going when I go down and see him.
You what?
You wait. You were right. If we can't persuade our Lindsay to stop seeing Barry, we'll have to persuade him to stop seeing her.
Hang on. Can't just go down there on your own like that.
Who says I can't? Found it. Right. I have to go and find out what time the coach leaves for Birmingham.
Jackie, you're not going anywhere.
What are you going on about? You heard what I just said?
Jackie, this isn't like that time you went down south to get Sheila to sort Barry out. This isn't going to be some cosy Mothers' Union chat, you know.
Hey, I can handle Barry Grant.
Well, anything could happen to you down there on your own.
Jimmy, it's a nightclub I'll be walking into, not a death trap. Jimmy!
I've told you you're not going. I'll go.
Oh, no. No way. And you know why? Because I know what would happen. He'd wind you up to a point where you'd try and have a crack at him and you'd come back with nothing but a black eye, Jimmy. Or worse.
Oh, well, thanks very much for the vote of confidence. I can persuade someone to do something without losing it, you know.
Even Barry.
Especially Barry. That's just what he'd expect of me. Yeah, but I won't give him the satisfaction. I will sort it. I'll make him pay back that money he took from Peter, and I'll make sure he keeps away from our Lindsay for good. Trust me, will you?
Oh, are you, Dave? Ooh, what's this you making?
Miss Julia is the finest punch you're ever likely to taste.
Oh, no show of that punch, eh, Dave?
Oh, slippers. Just what I wanted.
Well, I thought you'd been wanting to put your feet up. Now you're getting towards your twilight years.
Do you mind? I'm only 50.
Oh, who's on the bicycle?
Me, I just had a touch of indigestion, you know.
Oh, you haven't got chest pains, have you, Ron? Do you think you should sit down?
Julia, it's a heartburn, love, not a heart attack. I'll go.
I think we better both keep a close eye on Ron tonight.
Hello?
Make sure he doesn't overdo it.
Ron Dixon,
Like I say, we don't want him to keel over.
Oh, hello, Pat. How are you, love?
Julia, I'm sure he'll be fine.
Bing, your Pat's on the blower.
Oh, splendid. Excuse me, Julia.
Oh, give him my love, Dave. Tell him to send me over a Mountie.
Right, just going to nip over to our Jackie's, pick up the last of the food.
Now, do you want me to help you to carrying that stuff over?
No, you're all right, love. It's just a couple of carrier bags full.
Party to Ron tonight. I'm making a punch. You remember my punch, don't you? Yes. Yes. Kids are fine? Excellent. Oh, is she? Good. Oh, that's wonderful.
That's right. It's his big 5-0, you know. I don't think he's all that happy about it.
Yes. I know he's a bit upset about it, but it's ridiculous, really.
Here. Made you some bussies for the journey. Thought you might get hungry.
Oh, thanks, love. Now, you got the number of Barry's Club, haven't you?
Yeah, I've written it down. Sure, Mick won't mind you taking his van.
Oh, I'm only borrowing it, aren't I? I'm going to nip to the chippy and get the keys. He won't even know it's gone.
Where shall I tell our Lindsay you've gone?
Oh, I don't know. Say I've gone the Swan for a couple of pints.
What? All day?
All right, well, say I've gone to the match then.
Will you never go to the match?
Well, I have today. The last place she'll think I'm going to is Barry's Club.
Listen, Jimmy. When you get back, I want you to tell me he's out of our daughter's life for good. I mean it, Jimmy. You mess this one up.
I won't, will I? Listen, love. I want that dickhead to stay away from her just as much as you do. So just for once, trust me, eh? By the time I get back, that fellow will be history.
Yeah, listen, phone me, won't you, to tell me what time you're coming back. And take care, won't you?
All right. All right, Pete.
Hi, Mr. C. Where you off to?
Just nipping down to the Swan for a couple of pints, you know.
You letting him off the leash, are you, Mrs. C?
Yeah, I think I can trust him.
I'll see you later, love.
Oh, come in, love, I'm sorry. Our Lindsay's taken Kylie to the park, but she shouldn't be long. Do you want to sit down and wait?
I was hoping I'd catch you before I went over to our fees. She rang me in a mad panic this morning just as I was leaving.
Why, what's up?
Soft mare went and dyed her hair this morning for the girls' night out. It's gone orange. So she wants yours truly to go and work miracles on it, I ask you.
Hasn't she found herself a fella yet?
Oh, yes, she finds them. She just can't keep them. Look, Jack, I want to apologise for yesterday, you know, for going on about how much of a mess I'm in with money. Made a right show of myself in front of you and Jimmy.
Oh, don't be daft, love. No, we're glad you told us, you know. I mean, you must have been going out your mind with worry.
Yeah, but it's my problem, isn't it? It's not yours.
Well, you're practically family now, aren't you? So it is our problem. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I mean, they may find out who mugged you and get your money back.
Yeah, well, it won't hold me breath.
Don't give up hope, love.
Listen, you haven't said anything to Linz about all this, have you?
No. No, I haven't said a word.
Good. There's no point in there worrying about all this, is there?
No.
I feel a bit selfish, really. I had a right gob on me all day yesterday, too wrapped up in my own problems. Must have ruined her Christmas Day. Anyway, I'm going to make it up to her tonight. I'm taking her and Kylie to see the new Spice Girls film.
Oh, Kylie will be made up.
And then we'll drop Kylie off here and I'll take her for a nice romantic candlelit dinner. I mean, it would be the Ritz, but it'll be a bit more than fish and chips, you know.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, don't tell her. I want it to be a surprise.
Oh, Lindsay's very lucky to have someone like you.
That's what I keep telling her. Listen, Jack, I know your Jimmy thinks I'm a bit of a joke.
No, he doesn't, look.
I'm not as daft as I look, Jackie.
It's just his way, you know. Ignore him. I usually do.
Yeah. I just want you and him to know that I do love your Lindsay.
I know you do.
You've got a selection box at home.
What first, Grandad?
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
You're not working today then, love?
No. I might pop in later, but Susanna and I are just enjoying ourselves, relaxing around the house, you know, just the two of us.
Oh, yeah, I was just wondering if you wouldn't mind giving me a driving lesson today.
Oh, I don't
Oh,
really...
as Ron Dixon pointed out, I don't want to be going rusty. Not now that I'm doing so well.
Julia,
and
the
it's not
thing
as if the roads will be busy, is it?
Well, you don't know about that, do you?
Oh, that's awful good of you. Oh, Mr. Farnham's just agreed to give me a driving lesson.
Has he?
Yeah. So if you'll excuse me, love, I'll just go and spend a penny before we set off.
Max, what are you playing at? The last thing we need is you being stressed out before tonight. You're supposed to be relaxed.
She didn't give me a chance to say no. Look, don't worry. We won't be long. Just go around the block.
Turkey butty's all right for dinner?
Yeah, lovely.
Oh, you missed Peter. He had to go to his fees.
Oh.
Said he'd call round tonight.
Right. Where's my dad gone?
He's gone down the Swan for a couple of pints, you know.
Does he usually drink and drive?
How do you mean?
Just seen him going out in Mick Johnson's van. Where's he gone?
The lazy so-and-so. It's too idle to walk down the pub.
Are you sure he's gone to the pub?
I've just said so, haven't I?
Mum, I'm not stupid. Where's my dad gone?
Change the record, will you, Lindsay? How many more times? He's gone, the pub.
I can tell when you're lying, you know. This has got nothing to do with Barry Grant, has it?
What would you have to do with your dad going to the pub? You've got the lad on the brain, you know. Now, can we go 5 minutes without mentioning Barry Grant?
Tell Carly to put these away when she'd finished, cheeky little monkey. I'll get back.
Do you want tea or coffee, Linz?
Tea, please, Mum. Hello. Oh, hi, Auntie Val. Mum said you called yesterday. Did she tell you I was made up with the top you got me? Ah, yeah. Yeah, that's lovely. No, you're all right. Actually, no, she's just nipped out a minute. Listen, Val, can I tell her to give you a ring when she gets back? Yeah, it's just our Will started crying, yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll tell her to ring you later. Yeah, okay. Tra.
Why did you tell her I wasn't there?
I want to know why you lied to me.
Why on about?
This.
Blue? What's that?
Come on, Mum, don't make a show of yourself. I know you're lying. So is this where my dad's gone? To Barry Grant's club?
Yeah.
I don't believe this. Mum, how could both of you go behind my back like that? You know, you treat me like some little kid telling me who I should and who I shouldn't see. You know, I told you. I said I didn't believe Barry Grant stole that money, but you just ignored what I thought, didn't you? Oh, it's only our Lindsay. What does she know? She doesn't know.
Lindsay, we didn't want to go behind your back, but we had to. You would have tried to stop your dad going down there, wouldn't you?
Too right I would. What is it with you and my dad, eh? Ever since Barry Grant showed his face around here again, you've had it in for him, haven't you?
Again. Lindsay, he's always caused us grief. Is it any wonder we've got it in for him? Anyway, it's you we're worried about, not us. Barry Grant wouldn't think twice about you, you know, if something more important came along. Like looking after his own interests. As far as he's concerned, it's playing Mr. Macho businessman that comes first. Money second, flash suits and cars third. I mean, you'd be doing very well if you came fourth or fifth on his list of priorities. At least with Peter, you know you're top of the list.
I know. It's not that I don't care for Peter, it's just...
Not as exciting. Lindsay, I've told you before. You're attracted to Barry Grant for all the same reasons I was attracted to your dad. But you know something? I'd rather have your dad as he is now. Because for the first time, Linz, I know what it's like, you know, to have a bit of security. Now, years ago, probably, yes, I would have thought that was a bit boring. But you know what? I don't care if it is boring. Because for the first time, I am happier than I have ever been. And you know why? Because I don't have to lie to myself about your dad being up to no good. And that's what you're doing now. You are lying to yourself about Barry Grant stealing that money.
Are you sure you're up to this, Julia? I mean, can you see all right?
Don't worry, you're safe with me.
Well, I tell you what, we'll have an eye test just in case. Now, can you read the number plate on Ollie Simpson's car?
Yes?
Anywhere near town, are you? I've got to catch a coach.
No, afraid not. We're just going round...
Oh, we can go that way, love. Get in.
Oh, thanks.
Julia, we're only supposed to be going round the block.
Don't worry, love. She's in safe hands. And don't be eating too many Smarties, Tillymint. There'll be dinner soon. Lindsay?
Max, I'll give you money for the petrol.
Anyone else?
Lindsay!
Hello? Not again. Stupid ass at home.
Will you come play with me, Nan?
Go on then.
When's Mummy coming home?
I'm not sure, love. She's gone shopping.
Will she bring me back a present?
Hey, I think you've already done pretty well out for Father Christmas. Go on then. Your turn, and no cheating.
Come on.
All right, mate.
Hi, mate. Is Barry in? Barry Grant?
No, sorry.
Your mate down the road said to find him in.
Yeah, well, I don't know where he is. He could be back tonight, then again, he might not.
Can I come in and wait?
Like I say, I don't know when he'll be back.
Listen, mate, I know you can't take any chances on who you're at. I used to run a club myself. But I'm not here to cause trouble. Barry's family is my nephew. Well, my nephew-in-law, if you don't want to split hairs. Jimmy Corker.
Dave Clark.
Where's the other four?
Hey?
Forget it. Can I come in then?
Don't mind hanging around for him?
All right. Don't mind waiting.
I wonder where Lindsay Corkill was going in such a hurry. She didn't give much away, did she?
No.
I expect you can see an improvement in my driving already, can't you?
Yes, though perhaps I don't think it would do any harm if you become a little bit more familiar with road signs, Julia, particularly one-way signs.
And I have to admit that anyone would have had trouble seeing that sign where it was.
Fancy a turkey salmi?
Here you are, darling.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's chamomile to help you relax.
That's lovely. Oh, God, every time I close my eyes, all I can see are one-way systems, never-ending, going on and on and on. You know, I think I might have discovered my room 101, giving Julia driving lessons.
You should never have let her talk you into it. Look at you. Shattered. I hope you're going to be all right for tonight.
Oh, yes, that's nice.
Oh, drink your tea, darling.
You know, why things that are supposed to be good for you taste so disgusting?
Don't be such a baby.
You come in and join me.
Max, you've got to save yourself for tonight.
Sorry. Force of habit. Suzanne, don't worry. It's going to work tonight. I know it will.
Excuse me, mate.
Yeah?
Could you stop doing that?
What?
That with your knee.
Oh. Yeah, sorry.
Hello? You're me? I thought Sam was driving. All right. I'll be there in 10.
Full of the old chat there, weren't you?
Listen, I've got to nip out for a bit. You can wait in the bar if you like.
All right, dear.
Sorry, I've got to lock the office up.
All right. Listen, if you see Barry, you will let him know I'm here, won't you?
Yeah, of course.
Have you been phoning Grandad again?
I have, love, yeah, but he's not answering. Must be busy in work.
Can we get some chips?
Chips? You've just had your dinner, hungry Horace.
Come on, love. Best of 3, eh?
Here he comes now.
Barry!
Stop it.
What the bloody hell's going on? This place was supposed to be clear. What are we going to do now?
I'll get him for you. Hold on a minute. Ron, phone.
Who is it?
A lady friend.
Hello? Molly, hello, how are you? Yeah, I'm still on for that. You having a good Christmas? Ah. Yeah, great. Well, quiet, you know. I overdid it a bit on the Christmas pull, I'm afraid, but that's nothing new. Actually, I wasn't just celebrating Christmas yesterday, it was my birthday and all. Thank you. Yeah, well, you'd have a job fitting 46 candles on a cake, wouldn't you?
Hello? Yeah, speaking. What? Double glazing? Is this a wind-up?
Look, can you take this thing off me? What do you think I am, the flaming elephant man? I'm suffocating here. Well, I might have flaming known. All right, Jimmy. All right? Oh, yeah, I'm sound, yeah. Apart from being chased by some fella, forced off the road, bundled into a van, and thinking I was done for, yeah, I'm great. You are a twisted little get. Do you know that?
Happy Christmas to you and all.
What the hell's going on? What's all this about? What am I supposed to have done?
You got in the way, didn't you? As usual.
In the way of what?
In the way of a job I'd set up.
Yeah, well. Were you going to knock off that truck?
Supposed to relieve it of its contents, wasn't I? Until some dickhead started shouting my name all over the flaming place. Now I've got to set up another job because of you. Anyway, what are you doing down here? I don't suppose it's to give me a belated Christmas present, is it?
I'll tell you once you take this thing off me.
I wouldn't think you're in any position to tell me what to do. Would you, Jimmy?
All right, then. I'm asking you to untie me.
Please.
Please. I'm here because of our Lindsay.
All right.
Yeah. I want... Me and Jackie want you to stay away from her. For good.
And why is that then, Jimmy?
Because you're not right for her. That's why.
Oh, and who says? Are you some expert on relationships now? I think you've been watching too much Vicky Lake.
Relationship? Is that what you call it? Don't make me laugh. You don't care about our Lindsay. All you care about is trying to impress her. With your flash cars and your Armani suits.
It's not Armani, actually.
And your posh restaurants.
Well, it doesn't seem to bother your Lindsay, does it?
Yeah, well, women fall for all that sort of stuff, don't they? Eh? Why can't you go and find some other girl to impress? It makes no odds to you who it is. You couldn't really give a toss about our Lindsay at all, could you?
Well, that's where you're wrong, Jimmy. Because I do. I care about her a lot.
Well, if you do, why don't you leave her alone? And let her go and choose for herself? You're just confusing her, you.
Let her choose, eh? You're already making choices for her by coming down here and telling me to keep away from her. She's a grown woman, Jimmy. You can't decide for her, and neither can I.
Yeah, but she'd already made her choice, hadn't she? Peter. And she was happy with him till you came along and stuck your oar in.
Who? Scissorhands. And what's he got to offer her, eh? Besides a life of sweeping up other people's dandruff. You don't think he's right for her any more than I do.
At least he's straight.
Well, I wouldn't be too sure about that either.
As in honest. And at least I know he cares about my daughter.
And like I said, Jimmy, so do I. So don't tell me you came all the way down here just to tell me to keep away from Lindsay.
No, not exactly. I've come to get back the money you nicked from Peter. 15 grand, ring any bells?
And what makes you think it was me?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? Getting some other divvy to do your dirty work for you. It's got your mark stamped all over it, that.
Have I turned into Zorro now, have I?
You did do it, didn't you?
If you say so, Jimmy.
Why? You didn't need that money. What were you trying to prove by pulling some lousy stunt like that?
Honour and all that.
Is this Carlito's way or something?
Are you thick, Jimmy? I did it for your Lindsay, didn't I?
Is that right? Well, that's very nice of you. I'm sure she'd appreciate you having her fiancé mugged on her behalf.
I was trying to prove to her what a loser that Ponce really is. So she bin him off before she got too deeply involved with him. You think I'm not right for Lindsay? Well, that dickhead definitely isn't.
Well, why don't you practice what you preach and let her decide for herself?
Lindsay really means a lot to you and Jackie, doesn't she?
Of course she does. She's our daughter, isn't she?
Come in.
Someone to see you downstairs, boss.
All right. Tell him I'll be down in a minute. All right, Jimmy. I'll see you in a minute. Make yourself at home, mate.
Hiya.
What's this? Convoy of Corkhills?
You've seen me dad then?
He's upstairs. If I knew there was two of you coming, I'd have baked a cake.
It's very nice.
Yeah, it'll do.
Look, I'm sorry for just turning up, but once I knew my dad was down here, I had to come.
I'm glad you did.
Oh, yeah.
What's wrong? Don't let me have to shave or something.
I haven't come down here just to pick up where we left off. I need to ask you a question.
Well, as long as it's not general knowledge, because I'm crap at that.
I'm being serious. Did you steal that money from Peter?
What do you think?
I'm asking you.
Your dad's already beat me to that question. Look, I've got to see somebody. Why don't you go upstairs with your dad? Straight along the corridor. Wait in the office. Come on.
Sorry, love. Dad?
What the hell are you doing here?
Hello? Hello?
What am I doing here? Shouldn't I be asking you the same thing?
Oh, yeah, take it easy.
Take it easy. Dad, you've made me look a right divvy in front of Barry by coming down here. You've got no right interfering in my life like this. You owe me, Mum.
So have you seen Loverboy then yet?
Dad, you shouldn't have come down here. This is between me and Barry.
Oh, so doesn't the fact that me and your mother care about you count for anything? That's why I've come down, Lindsay, for you.
Oh, you're here for yourself as well, Dad.
How'd you work that one out?
'Cause I'm not soft. I know why you're here. 'Cause you can't stand the thought of me with Barry. 'Cause he's everything you ever wanted to be. That's why you're here.
I'm here to try and make you realise what a dickhead you're getting mixed up with.
And has your pride got nothing to do with this, eh? You thought you were doing so well, didn't you? And you are, yeah? Yeah, you've stopped doing your drugs and you're keeping your head down. You're even doing well at your teacher training. Your mum's dead proud of you, and so am I. But you're still rooting for coppers to pay for the lecky and rooting behind the settee for loose change to pay for the tea. But it doesn't matter, does it? Because you've gone straight. Then along comes Barry. Oh, he's everything you ever wanted to be. He's got money, cars, power. Only he didn't get it by going straight, did he? And that's what you can't stand.
Yeah. Only the difference is, Lindsay, I can sleep at nights now. Do you know how good that really feels, eh? Oh, Barry probably can and all. But then again, he hasn't got a conscience, has he? Love, you can have all those nice things that you want if you choose to go with Barry. But you better remember one thing. You'll get all the crap that goes with it. Like being kidnapped. Or worse.
Don't you think I know that? Dad, if I choose a life with Barry, it's not just because I want nice things. It's not about me. It's about Kylie. Wanting things for her that I've never had.
Yeah, but if Barry hadn't have taken that money off Peter, you'd be well on your way to having a better life with Kylie, wouldn't you? At least Peter cares about you.
And so does Barry.
So does Barry what?
Cares for me.
Of course I do. I've already told you that.
He may say he cares for you. And he can come out with all the crap he likes. But you'll never be able to trust him, will you?
Did you steal that money from Peter?
Well, if I'm not to be trusted, you better ask your dad that question, hadn't you?
Well, did he?
No.
I knew you didn't.
Sometimes you know me better than I know myself, don't you?
Where's the ladies?
It's down the corridor, on the right.
Thanks.
All right, Jimmy. I'll stay away from you, Lindsay. On one condition.
Oh, here it comes.
Well, you do owe me, don't you? Seeing as you cocked up the last job. You cost me a lot of money, Jimmy.
So if I do this favour for you, you'll stay away from Lindsay and give Peter his 15 grand back?
Yeah.
So what is it you want me to do?
Just one job. Take a couple of hours, that's all. I want you to do another drive away when it gets dark. All you have to do is go with Dave in the van. They'll drop you outside the depot. You go in and pick up the truck full of spirits. The keys will be in the ignition. Just follow Dave in the van till he gets to the drop-off point. Even you can't cock that up, Jimmy.
And what happens if I get stopped by security?
Well, he won't see you, will he?
In a flaming great truck!
They're paid not to see you. That's what was going to happen last time before you messed it up.
How to win friends and influence people, eh?
You'll get the 15 grand for the punch when you get back here. Plus, seeing as it's the season of goodwill, I'll throw in an extra 5 grand for you and Jackie, so you get started off in the new year on the right foot.
No way. I'm not doing it.
All right, then. 10 grand.
What is this?
The price is right. I said no. All right, then 15 grand, that should pay a few bills for you, shouldn't it?
15. I don't want your poxy money. You must be off your cake if you think I'm going to get involved in any of your dodgy scams.
I thought you wanted me to keep away from Lindsay.
Yeah, I do. But I do have some principles, you know.
Oh, that's rich, isn't it? Coming from some ex-druggie who's into any scam that's going.
Oh, that's in the past.
Look, Jimmy, you might have a poxy teaching job, but you're still a scally at heart.
Well, this scally is saying no. I am not doing it.
So, it looks like the crimper goes bankrupt, eh? Which isn't a very good prospect for your Lindsay, is it? Plus, I'll still be on the scene. So let's have your answer, eh, Jimmy? And let's have it soon. Look, I'll tell you what, then, why don't you go wait downstairs and get yourself a drink? I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, thanks.
Jimmy! Well?
Yeah. I'll do it.
Good. I think you're making the right decision, Jimmy. So what do you want? 10 or 15?
You just don't listen, you, do you? I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it for our Lindsay.
I think your Lindsay will be really grateful that you're doing it for her.
Yeah, well, if it keeps you away from her, it'll all be worth it, won't it?
Well, listen, Jimmy, I'd love to stand here and chatting all day, but I've got things to do.
Oh, flaming hell, I haven't phoned Jackie.
Well, it's all right, you can use the office, phone her from there. And I'll tell you what, while you're out, I'll take your Lindsay for some tea or something, eh? And you haven't got long to get your head together. And I'll come in and give you the shout. All right? Sorry about that, Linz. A few staff problems.
Look, can I give my mum a quick ring? She'll be out of her mind with Woody.
Oh, you're all right, yeah. Your dad's already been on the phone.
I shouldn't have just took off like that, leaving her to look after our Kylie.
Did she like the coat I got her?
Yeah, she loved it. And thanks for the suit. You shouldn't have spent that much money on me.
Maybe I think you're worth it. Look, should we go somewhere a bit more private?
What about my dad?
I'm not into threesomes.
I can't just leave him here.
Yeah, well, I think he's fixing the van so he can get home tonight.
Why? Did he break down on the way here?
Yeah, something like that. So, while he's doing that, me and you can spend a couple of hours together.
Look, Barry, I didn't come down here just to fall into bed with you at the drop of a hat.
So what did you come down here for? Apart from having a statement about Peter's mum.
Came to ask you about us.
What about us?
Well, is there an us?
Well, what do you think?
Do you always answer a question with another question?
I don't know. Do I? Hello? Yeah? Right, that's good, yeah. Yeah, okay. Ta-ra. Look, I won't be a minute, Linz, all right?
Jack? It's me. I'm in bliss.
I'll give you bliss. Why didn't you ring me earlier? I've been going out of my mind with Woody here. Is Lindsay there? I tried to stop her coming down, you know, but she just shot off. Have you spoken to Barry yet?
Yes, and don't worry, it's all sorted. And he's going to give me the money he nicked from Peter. No, it took a bit of persuading, like.
So when are you coming back? How late? Jimmy, Mick's gonna go mad. We is. Oh, Jimmy, I'm gonna have to go. There's someone at the door. Listen, Jimmy, please, you're telling me the truth, aren't you? Barry's gonna stay away, isn't he?
I've told you, love. It's sorted. Yeah, and you. See ya. Ready? Yeah, ready.
Where's Carrie?
In the bath.
I got a use for the flicks tonight. You haven't told them, have you?
No.
Oh,
Listen,
I can't wait to see Carrie's little face when she realises she's going to see Spice World tonight.
Lindsay's not here, love.
Well, she hasn't stuck me up for another fella, has she?
No. No, she's she's gone to find her dad. Last thing we heard, he was in a pub in town. I mean, he never could take his ale.
That's not like Jimmy to go and get bladdered, is it?
No, well, I mean, that shows he just can't take it, you know.
Well, maybe I should go into town and see if I can find him. I can't say I like the idea of Lindsay being on the boozers on her own.
She'll be okay. She can look after herself.
You ain't made yourself very popular with me, you know.
Is it because I never sent you a Christmas card?
All right, little comedians, you scousers, ain't you? Listen, you cost me my Christmas bonus because of that job you copped up earlier on. So you cock this one up and all, it'll be your last Christmas, right?
Yeah.
And when you come out the gates, turn right and follow. Got it?
Yeah.
This is it. Here we go.
When you get back, I want you to tell me he's out of our daughter's life for good. I mean it, Jimmy. You messed this one up.
I won't, will I? I'll stay away from your Lindsay on one condition. I want you to do another drive away. I thought you'd be sick of fish by now.
This isn't covered in batter, though, is it? Barry, you still haven't answered my question.
What question? Oh, that question. Well, of course, I want to carry on seeing you. But it's not really up to me, is it? I mean, I'm not the one who's just suddenly announced my engagement to somebody else.
So, you're asking me to choose between you and Peter?
I'm not asking you to do anything. It's up to you who you want to be with.
All right. Say I finish with Peter. I mean, you end up together. Would you be happy with me?
Of course I'd be happy with it. You don't snore in bed, do you?
What I mean is, let's face it, you can have any girl you want. You're rich, successful, you've got everything. Why would you want to be with someone who'll end up working in the chippy for the rest of her life? Barry, your world's different to mine, isn't it?
Yeah, but we both come from the same place, though, don't we? I mean, all right, yeah, we've got money and a bit of property and I eat out in posh restaurants. But I mean, I still don't know what's in that menu. Still don't know me Chablis from me Chateau Neuf. I'm just a scally with a bit of money, that's all.
So what does that make me? A scally with no money?
Look, Lindsay, I can guarantee you one thing. If you stay with me, you won't be working in the chippy for the rest of your life.
Sinbad!
Hi, Don. Happy birthday.
Thanks, love. Nice to see you. Hey, Bing, this punch of yours is a bit strong, isn't it?
Yes, it's a bit stronger than usual, eh? I don't understand it.
Hey, happy birthday, Ron. All the best,
Cheers, mate.
Hey, Ron, it's your birthday present. Now, I chose it, so if you don't like it, blame me.
Oh, thanks a lot, love. Sure, it'll be great. Slippers. Smashing. Actually, I thought Mick would have been around here by now.
Oh, yeah, he said he's sorry, but he can't make it.
Oh, why not?
Well, he said he wants to spend as much time as he can with the kids, in case anything goes wrong with the court case.
Oh, I hope not. We won't answer them poor kids, eh?
I know how he feels, love. I missed out on seeing our little Josh myself yesterday.
Oh, well, let's hope it won't come to that, eh? For Mick's sake.
I reckon life begins at 50, never mind 40. I've only pulled myself a rich widow, haven't I?
What? You got a sugar granny?
Hey, listen to Granny, will you? She's not walking around in a Zimmer frame. I mean, she has still got all her own hair and teeth. I think.
You gotta try some of today's punch, love. It's lovely.
Yeah, no thanks, Juliet. I'm driving. Do you want one of these?
Oh, no, not for me, love. You know what they say? A moment in the mouth and a month on the hips.
Yeah, actually, you'll have one of them.
Yeah,
I tell you what, this stuff must be going to me head, you know. The young fellas punchy and western tapes is starting to sound good.
by the way, Ron, you better keep your eye on your dad tonight. You don't want to get him overexcited. You know what I mean?
That seems all right to me.
Let's just hope so, love.
Useless, am I?
I think my dad was a bit gutted about not seeing our Josh yesterday, you know.
Yeah, I know. Doesn't get much chance to see him, does he? I don't suppose there's any chance of him having any more grandkids to fuss over for me and you. Not for a few more years, anyway.
down to Mount Hill. There's only one way out.
Thank you. So what happens if I leave Peter for you? Would you want me and Kylie to move down here?
What if that's what you wanted, yeah?
Oh, it's just... If me and you were to end up together, I'd want something more than the usual few days you spend together when you're up in Liverpool. I'd want something more permanent. What about you?
I've told you, Linz. What's the point of me saying anything when you're still with Peter?
So is that all you've got to say?
I'll tell you what. We'll talk about it properly next time I come up to Liverpool, when I get the money off Jackie Dixon.
And when will that be?
When she's managed to get it.
And if she doesn't, he's still going to torch Barbarucci.
She knows the score. You don't mind me being involved in stuff like this, do you?
I suppose I could learn to turn a blind eye. If I knew you committed to me properly. To me and Kylie.
And how could I do that?
Marry me.
You what?
You heard. Marry me. And then I'll believe you.
You don't believe in doing things by halves, do you, Linz? Well, I don't know about that, Linz. I'd have to think about it.
Saved by the bell, eh?
Yeah? He's done what? Right. Don't panic. I'll be there in a minute. Look, hey, mate. I'm sorry. I've got to go.
Come. What's up?
Look, I'll tell you on the way. Some fella's trying to stitch me up and... leave the bill, please. Come on, Linz.
Must have been having a bad dream, yeah?
Jackie. I'm not being funny, but I'm not soft, you know. Lindsay hasn't gone into town, has she?
Well, yes, she has, love.
So she wouldn't be anywhere else, or with someone else? Is that why you can't look me in the eye?
Who else would she be with?
Well, Barry Gant seems to have taken an interest in her.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's family, isn't he? Sort of. I mean, why would she be interested in Barry Grant?
Well, he can afford to buy Kylie nice coats, can't he? Not some stupid little duffel coat. I mean, if he's done that for Kylie, then he's probably spent a fortune on a present for Lindsay.
I wouldn't know, love.
Will you read me a story tonight?
Go on, then. Only if it's got a happy ending.
Oh! Leave it!
You dickhead! I don't know what you're laughing at, Jimmy. I've got the money and you're Lindsay. Oh, come on! Ed, or I'll let them have you. Go on, Ed!
Night night, honey bunch. Sweet dreams.
Hello, love.
Hi, you alright, Julia?
Mike, where's my dad?
He's in the kitchen.
Oh my God! I think it's his heart! Are you all right, love?
Thought that'd never come out.
You gave me quite a turn there.
Dad, I'm gonna get off now to my mum's.
Oh, already, love.
Yeah, well, I don't want to leave it too late, so you enjoy the rest of your birthday.
Yeah, I will. Thanks for all this, Gran, okay. Listen, love.
Oh, Dad, you're not going to go all soppy on me, are you?
No, I'm not, but I just want to say... I know me and your mum haven't exactly seen eye to eye since we split up, but I think we both agreed that we're dead proud of you. Wasn't too soppy, was it?
Thanks, Dad. See you later.
Yeah, all right, love. You drive carefully now.
Oh, your mother's all ready, Jess?
Yeah.
Where's your car?
I left it on the parade. I fancied the walk. Enjoy the rest of the party. See ya.
Ta-da, love.
Sinbad, what are you doing? Come on, I'm cross-legged out here.
I won't be a minute.
You'd have a job pulling me out. Right, it's all yours.
Are you all right?
Yeah, sounds right.
Oh, the room's spinning round and round.
Just put this on.
Oh. Never again. Oh.
You blade. You could have had the busies on me because of that stunt you pulled. You're losing your touch, Baz. I don't know what you're so worried about. The busies will just put it down to a crimbo prank, and no one will want to do the paperwork. What is it with you, eh? That's 2 jobs you've cocked up on me today. What are you trying to do? Get one over on me or something? Why does everything have to come down to you all the time, eh? I didn't do it because of me family. If I got caught, what would that do to them, eh? Not that I'd ever expect you to understand. You couldn't give a toss about your family, could you, Barry, eh? And look where it's got you. You've got a mother who's disowned you, a sister you never see, and a son who's God knows where. And as for the money you nicked off Peter, well, I'll leave that to your conscience to decide what to do, which means that you'll probably keep it. And as far as our Lindsay's concerned, well, yes, Barry, you're right. If she wants to mess up her life by getting involved with a no-mark like you, then that's up to her. Do you know what, Jimmy? I respect you for what you did today. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I respect you that much that I'm only going to screw your Lindsay once before the 2 of you go back home. You. Haven't offended you, have I, Jimmy? Go on then, Jimmy. Go on, do it. Just like old times, eh, Barry? You and me trying to get one over on each other. Yeah. Well, maybe it was a bit out of order, saying those things about your Lindsay. Yeah, you were. But I don't suppose you'll lose any sleep over it. You'll never change, you. All right, so you got a bit of money, big deal. But that's about all you have got. I'm going home to my family now. What are you going home to, eh? Hey, Jimmy. Maybe we'll do this next Christmas, eh?
That's good, Julia. Just keep taking deep breaths.
Oh, hey, Dave. Name's going to start to talk if this is out like this.
Bing, what are you doing out here? You're missing all the fun.
Oh, we're having fun by ourselves, aren't we, Dave?
Julia, look, I think we ought to try and get back to the party.
Julia, broken, you're drunk.
I know.
Oh. All right, Jack. Sorry, did we wake you?
No, I heard voices. I thought it was Jimmy.
You left it on your Todd.
No, the piece is here.
Look, why don't you come over to my party?
No, you're right. Thanks anyway. Happy birthday, love.
Ta.
Ron, I thought Jacqueline was going over to her mother's.
Yes, she has.
I only saw her going into Max and Susanna's earlier.
You sure? What the hell's she gone in there for?
Would you like another orange juice, Jackie?
No, I'm all right, thanks.
Right, I've just run you a bath, so that should make you feel more relaxed.
Use my dressing gown and spend as long as you want in the bath. Pamper yourself.
It's your father.
Quick, upstairs.
Hello, Ron. All right, Max. Is our Jackie here?
No, afraid not.
Well, Bing said he saw her coming here before.
Yes, she did pop in earlier, but I think she said she was going round to her mother's.
All right. My party's not disturbing your quiet night in with Susanna, is it?
No, not at all. You enjoy yourself.
Ta-ra.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that was close. Because if my dad ever found out what I was doing, it could give him another heart attack. And if my mum ever found out, she'd make me say 500 Hail Marys and then she'd probably faint.
We just have to make sure they don't.
Well, I don't think he suspected anything.
Right, well, I'll go and get me bath.
Oh, I know it's going to work this time, Max. I just know it is.
Cup of tea, love?
No, sir. You're right. So you reckon there's nothing going on between you and Lindsay and Barry Grant, then?
No. No, I don't.
Well, if there's nothing going on, then why is there an Armani suit hanging up in their wardrobe?
Oh? Didn't know there was.
Well, it looks like she got the wool pulled over your eyes and all then, doesn't it? Puts me in my place, really, doesn't it? I mean, what have I got to offer her compared to him, eh?
Peter, you love her. In my book, that counts for a lot.
Yeah. But is that enough for her?
You'll have to ask her that yourself, won't you, love?
Yes, Jack, but will I get the truth? If I find out she's been seeing Barry Grant behind my back, then that's it. I won't have anything to do with her again.
So you're going to go on saying them then about?
I don't know what to do. I just feel dead confused. I suppose it'd make life a lot easier for myself if I tried to forget about Barry and carried on seeing Peter. But then, when have I ever made life easy for myself where men are concerned?
Well, it's only you can decide what you really want, Linz.
You've changed your tune, haven't you? It's only a few hours ago you were hell-bent on making a decision for me.
Let's just say I've changed my tune on that one. Right. Let's get out, mate. Any good films on the telly tonight?
Yeah. There's an old Jimmy Cagney on.
I think I've had me fill of gangsters for one day.
And Brookside returns on Tuesday evening at its usual time, 8:30. Later tonight on 4, a young woman takes her first tentative steps in the outside world after a life of seclusion. Jodie Foster is Nell at 10 o'clock.
Thank you.